Story time, story time, story time again. Story time, story time, story time again.
Hi, and welcome to San Bruno Library Presents Once Upon a Time. I'm so glad you joined us today for story time. Do you remember our welcome song? It goes, I'm glad you're here today. I'm glad you're here today. Hi-ho the merry-o, I'm glad you're here today. That's right, you remembered it from last time. I'm so glad. Today we have all kinds of books about babies. Maybe your mom is expecting a baby. I am. I'm going to have a baby in June. So I picked all kinds of fun books about babies on their way. Today our first book is called Waiting for Baby by Harriet Ziefert and illustrated by Emily Bolin. For a long time, Max knew his mommy was having a baby. He watched her tummy grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Sometimes Max put his head on his mommy's belly and listened. He couldn't hear anything, but he did feel the baby kick. He asked a lot of questions. He wanted to know, does it swim? Who makes its dinner? Does it tickle mommy's tummy? Does the baby cry? One day, Max's mommy said, the baby has been growing inside me for almost 9 months. It will be born soon. Max was sure the baby would be there the next day or the day after that. But no baby came. On Sunday, Max put his head on his mommy's tummy and whispered, "Hey baby, what are you doing in there? It's time to come out." On Monday, Max spoke a little louder. "Hey baby, what are you doing in there? It's time to come out." On Tuesday, Max used his walkie-talkie. "Hey baby, what's going on? I'm tired of waiting for you. It's boring. Come out now. Over." On Wednesday, Max got his drum and drumsticks. He marched around and around chanting, "Rum-tum-tum, baby come! Rum-tum-tum, baby come! Rummety, rummety, rummety tum!" On Thursday, Max made up a song and sang very, very loud. "Hey, baby! I wish mommies were like chickens, sitting on their eggs. A little chick would just come out and stand up on its legs. I'm really, really getting bored. This shouldn't take so long. A little chick would just come out and cheep a chicken song." On Friday, Max had a good idea. He said, "Okay, baby, never mind. Don't come out. I don't care if you never come out. I'm going to have a good time without you." Max rode on his tricycle. His daddy pushed him on the swing. He played ball with his mommy, and he went for a long walk. On Saturday, Max's grandma came to stay over. Everyone baked cookies. Max made a special cookie for the baby. "How nice," said Grandma. On Saturday night, Max dreamt about chicks. And on Sunday morning, Max's daddy said, "Last night, while you were sleeping, I took Mommy to the hospital, and now you have a new baby sister." "Let's go see her," said Max. And so they did. There she is, the new little baby sister. Max didn't have to wait any longer. That's our story, Waiting for Baby, by Harriet Ziefert. Hope you liked that one. Our next book today is also about waiting for a baby to come. But it's not a sister or a brother, it's a cousin. Sometimes maybe your aunt is going to have a baby. So this is called Waiting for Gregory by Kimberly Willis Holt. And the paintings are by Gabi Swiatowska. So pretty. Aunt Athena is expecting a baby boy. She says we'll call him Gregory. When will Gregory be here? I ask Daddy. Soon, Iris, he says, but not too soon. Well, how long is that? I ask. Oh, not too long. When will Gregory be here? I ask Grandpa. When the giant stork flies across the sky and drops him over your aunt's house. Will Gregory get hurt? No, your aunt and uncle will be waiting for him with open arms. I tell Grandma what Grandpa told me. Nonsense, Grandma says. He shouldn't fill a little girl's head with such silly tales. Well, then when will Gregory get here? When the cabbage in your aunt's garden grows large enough to make soup for everyone in the family. She'll pick that cabbage, and there he'll be. Who? Gregory. He'll be under the cabbage? I ask. Exactly, says Grandma. Are you sure? Absolutely, she says. Only I'm not so sure. My friend Lacey claims she knows when Gregory will be here, but it's a secret. I'll give you a hint, though. Is your aunt's belly as big as last year's first prize jack-o'-lantern? No, I tell her. Then it's not time yet. Your aunt needs to eat 1,000 chocolate chip ice cream sundaes with sour pickles on top. I asked Mr. Connor. He's bound to know because my mother says old people are wise. It takes 9 long months to make a baby, he tells me. It does? Yes, indeed. Finally, someone who knows something. You see, Iris, he adds, you have to build a ladder that will reach clear up to the clouds. That's where all those babies live. It takes a long time to build a ladder that tall. I'm beginning to think Gregory will never, ever get here. I tell Mama everything I've learned. I tell her what Daddy, Grandpa, and Grandma said. I tell her what Lacey and Mr. Connor told me too. Oh, for goodness sake, Mama says. Are all of them right? I ask. Well, every one of them is a little bit right. Gregory will arrive soon, but not too soon. Babies do take 9 months, but some of that time has already passed. Aunt Athena's belly probably will grow as large as last year's prize jack-o'-lantern, though she won't have to eat 1,000 chocolate chip sundaes with sour pickles on top. When Gregory is born, he'll be as big as a huge cabbage, maybe bigger, and you can be certain his parents will be waiting with open arms. But when will Gregory be here? Do you mean the exact day and time? Yes. No one knows that, she says. We will just have to wait and see. Every day I think about Gregory. I want to show him how to make an angel in the snow, but the last snowfall melts and Gregory hasn't arrived. I want to show him how to make a wish with dandelions. But the dandelions blow away and Gregory still isn't here. I want to show Gregory how to swim, but summer vacation ends and the swimming pool closes before Gregory is born. Waiting for a baby is like waiting for a show to begin. Autumn arrives. The air turns crisp and the first leaf falls from our apple tree. My uncle calls. Guess what, Iris? Gregory's here. You're absolutely right. I hang up the phone, forgetting to say goodbye. I'm so excited. I jump all the way to the kitchen and share the good news with Mama. I tell her everything that I'll teach Gregory. I'll teach him how to fish, to build the biggest snowman and to ride Grandma's pony. I'll show him how to roll down the hill and how to tie his shoes. Maybe we'll go see Gregory this weekend, Mama says. Saturday is only a few days away, but it seems like a very long time. He is bigger than a huge cabbage, but he's still tiny, too tiny to fish, build a snowman, or ride a pony. Too small to roll down a hill or tie his shoes. I'll have to wait for Gregory to get older. Until then, I can hold him, push him in a stroller, play peekaboo, or sing him my favorite songs. He will grow and grow and grow like a wild sunflower. And soon, but not too soon, though not too long at all, Gregory will be waiting for me. And there he is, a little boy, just ready now to do all those fun things with his cousin. Well, I enjoyed that book. I hope you did. We're going to take a break now. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Bye-bye.
Bundle and save. Now you can get digital phone along with high-speed internet and cable TV from San Bruno Cable. Get all three and save a bundle. Call today.
Hi, and welcome back to San Bruno Library Presents Once Upon a Time. Thanks for coming back and reading more stories with me. Remember that today our books are all about babies, waiting for a baby, whether you're a brother or a sister or a cousin. And our next book is about animals waiting for the baby to come home, or once the baby comes home, what happens? And it is called That New Animal by Emily Jenkins, and the pictures are by Pierre Pratt. And you can see on the cover, here's that new baby, and here are the two dogs who are waiting at home. That is Marshmallow, the white dog, and that is Fudge Fudge, the brown dog. They're pretty cute, aren't they? And that baby is looking up at them, and they're not too sure about him. Well, let's see what finds out. Let's find out what happens when the baby comes. Fudge Fudge does not like that new animal. Marshmallow does not like it either. Not even a little bit. It doesn't seem to be going away. Do you smell that new animal smell? Complains Fudge Fudge. It's very different from a dog smell. And there they are, sniffing the new baby. No one has thrown a stick in a long time. No one has tossed a ball. The people just sit there and look at that new animal. It can't even say dog, or sit, or breakfast, or bone. Oh, look at Fudge Fudge. He wants to play ball, and Marshmallow has the stick in her mouth. The people sit there, and that new animal is using Fudge Fudge's spot on the couch. They just sit there and don't seem to notice that Marshmallow is showing his tummy, all ready to be scratched. There's his tummy, waiting to be scratched. But the people just ignore him. Marshmallow whines, and is told to pipe down. Fudge Fudge barks, ruff, ruff, and is sent to the corner. But that new animal cries, wah, wah, and is cuddled and kissed. I think Marshmallow and Fudge Fudge think that's not very fair. Maybe we could eat it, whispers Fudge Fudge. We'd get in trouble, says Marshmallow. Then we'll just bite it. Nope. Bite it a little bit? Nope. Fudge Fudge wants to bury that new animal under the tree with the dog bones. Right there. But Marshmallow tells her no. Fudge Fudge wants to sleep in that new animal's cradle, on top of the animal. But Marshmallow tells her no. Fudge Fudge chews up 3 dolls, 2 board books, and 6 little outfits before Marshmallow comes in and tells her no. Oh, is he being a bad dog? Are they being bad dogs? Marshmallow, tired of saying no all the time when he hates that new animal as much as anyone, pees on the carpet in several different places. You're a big dog, the people say. What's wrong with you? Then one morning, someone else arrives. They call him Grandpa. He has a new smell too. Very different from a dog's smell. He is trying to get near that new animal. He wants to pick it up. Here he goes. Fudge Fudge does not think this is a good idea. Neither does Marshmallow. They tell him no, barking very loudly. Ruff, 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 ruff. They will not let this strange grandpa near that new animal. No way. They bark until the grandpa goes and sits on the other side of the room. There's Marshmallow and Fudge Fudge barking, chasing Grandpa away. I thought you hated that animal, whispers Fudge Fudge. I do, says Marshmallow, but it's not his new animal to go around picking up whenever he feels like it. It's our animal. The grandpa tries again, but Marshmallow scares him off. Ruff, 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 ruff. It is our new animal to hate as much as we want to, he tells Fudge Fudge. That afternoon, when the grandpa is gone, someone throws a stick, not for very long, but for a little bit. Look how happy Marshmallow and Fudge Fudge are. And the day after that, that new animal looks at Fudge Fudge and says, "Da, da," which certainly means dog. It is not such a dumb animal after all, whispers Fudge Fudge. Then one day, Marshmallow finally gets a tummy scratch, and Fudge Fudge finds a spot on the couch a bit farther down from where she used to lie. It turns out there is room for her, as well as for that new animal. Marshmallow, asks Fudge Fudge from her place on the couch. I can't smell that new animal smell. Can you smell that new animal smell? Look at Marshmallow getting his tummy scratched. No, Marshmallow cannot smell the new animal smell either. It hasn't disappeared though. The new animal smell has just become familiar, like dog smell and people smell and home smell. In fact, it is not that new animal anymore at all. It is just that animal, their animal, to hate as much as they want to and to like just a little bit. And there they are. Look, they're giving that new animal licks right up his face because they like him just a little bit. The end. And that is That New Animal by Emily Jenkins. Fudge Fudge and Marshmallow were pretty funny, weren't they? I like them. Okay, shall we do a finger play together? Cool. Okay, hold up your hand just like this. Can I see all 5 of your fingers? Oh, that's great. These are 5 little babies. 5 little babies were playing together one day. One saw a ball and crawled away. And that leaves 4. 4 little babies playing together one day. One saw a rattle and he crawled away. That leaves 3 little babies playing together one day. One saw a kitty cat and crawled away. Two little babies playing together one day. One saw a teddy bear and he crawled away. One little baby playing by himself. He started to cry and his mommy came and took him away. That's good. I like to see you practice those finger plays with me. All right, let's do another book. This one is called The Difference Between Babies and Cookies by Mary Hansen. I think there's probably a pretty big difference between babies and cookies, and it's illustrated by Debbie Tilley. Before my little sister was born, my mom tried to teach me about babies. I listened carefully, but it's not as easy as you might think. Even my mom gets mixed up sometimes. Mom said babies are as sweet as cookies. But I learned that you cannot dip them in milk. Oh, what a mess. Mom said babies are as cuddly as puppies. But they drool more than puppies. Mom said babies are as hungry as bears. Unless you feed them mushed peas. And then they're not hungry at all, are they? Mom said babies' cheeks are as rosy as apples. But you can't give your sister to your teacher. Mom said babies are as wiggly as worms. But don't try to catch fish with them. Look, there's the baby holding the worms. Mom said babies smell like whipped cream. Ew, don't count on it. Mom said babies are as playful as tiger cubs. But it's definitely not okay to put stripes on them. There she is painting stripes on the baby's feet, and it's definitely not okay. Mom said babies are as soft and warm as fresh baked bread. But they get slippery when you butter them, and you have to give them a bath. Mom said babies are like sunshine on a rainy day, especially when they're covered in mud. Mom said babies are gifts from the angels. It's a good thing she likes surprises. I don't know where Mom gets this stuff. I'm just glad I'm here to help take care of our baby. She shouldn't grow up thinking she's a cookie. Nope, she shouldn't. And that's The Difference Between Babies and Cookies by Mary Hansen, illustrated by Deborah Tilley. Well, I think we might have time for one more book today. This is called It's All About Me by Nancy Cote. I cry, I sleep, I kick my feet, and I even suck my toes. I laugh, I crawl, I roll around, I also pick my nose. That is when I was a baby. And Mommy tells me I'm the best, and Daddy tells me too, and when I smile, they say I'm great, no matter what I do. I sit, I walk, I try to talk, I push my bike on wheels. I feed myself, I play in mud, I love how squishy it feels. That baby's growing up. And Mommy tells me I'm the best, and Daddy tells me too, and they will always love me. That I know is true. I run, I play, I hear them say, a baby brother is on the way. I don't want a baby boy, I'd rather have a brand new toy. If Mommy tells me I'm the best, and Daddy tells me too, Then why'd they want another one? Oh, I hope it's not true. I watch, I see, he looks at me, I look at him too. He screams, he bangs, he spits and laughs. His hair gets stiff like glue, his little brother. What a mess. When Mommy says he looks so cute, I don't know what she sees. I hope that baby disappears, and then she'll have just me. I cry, I'm sad. I get so mad, I wish he'd go away. He drools, he smells, he smiles at me. Well, maybe he can stay. I am the older brother, and the baby is brand new. My little baby brother, a monster dressed in blue. I write, I read. Sometimes I need a quiet place to play. My brother follows me around. He does this every day. And Mommy tells me I'm the best, big brother that she knows. Someday we'll play together. I can't wait until he grows. I hear, I see, a baby 3 is coming home today. My brother won't be happy. He'll want to run away. But I tell him a family's best. Our parents tell him too. So welcome home, little baby. Little baby, we love you. So now there are 3 children in that family. 2 big brothers. Wow, that's fun for them. And that's It's All About Me by Nancy Cote. I hope you enjoyed story time today. We're so happy that you joined us. We hope to see you at the library soon. Thanks for viewing. Bye-bye.
So sit me down and let the spell begin. I'll find myself in story time again. Story time, story time, story time again. Story time, story time, story time again. Story time, story time, story time again. Story time, story